Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Marvel Snap. That's right, we're looking at the new card today, Ezekiel Sims. After you play a card with higher power here, give this +2 power and move to another location. He is a 2-cost, 2-power card, and I found him very interesting today. Not in a full-on type of move deck, but in a deck where you place cards on top of him like the Miles Morales or the Aero, or we've even got the likes of Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, to shift him across the board multiple times, making it into a possible type of Heimdall deck. It works out pretty good, and I had some rather fun with him today. So without some further ado, I'm going to get straight into the deck tech, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, at this point we have the Nightcrawler on turn 1, mainly synergizing with the Kraven and also the Heimdall, which works out rather great in the final turns. Moving him onto Kraven gives him that additional 2 power where he needs. I do not have the Hydra Stomper or the Jumper card, Batrick the Leaper. I don't have any of those, so I've substituted Nightcrawler and put in a Aero as well to shift things across the board. Moving on to the 2-cost cards, we've got the Ezekiel Sim, we've got the Kraven, and we've got Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Silk. That's right, we've got cards to synergize mostly with the Kraven here, which works out great. Spider-Punk is another one of those, shifting our biggest cards with the Doctor Strange where required to push onto the Kraven even more, which turns out really, really well. Now, the main synergy we're going to go with the Ezekiel Sims we've got here is the likes of, we could put Kraven on top of him, we could put the Doctor Strange, we can put a Polaris there. That's the other card I substituted into this deck as well. We've also got the Silk, we've got the Miles Morales as mentioned. We can even put a Magneto and even a Heimdall onto him where required as well. Now, I put in Magneto into this deck to make it a bit more spicy of a play to synergize also with Kraven if we need to boost it even more, or to disrupt their lanes where required, which works out really, really well. And I found him quite unique and special in these certain occasions. You can even get the Ezekiel Sims up to a 210 or even a 212 card, and it works out really, really well. Now, the few strategies you want to try to do with this deck is try and get Ezekiel Sims as powerful as possible. If you do draw him on the turn 1 or turn 2 type of turns, generally you would want to place him first. On top of that, you can try the Spider-Man or the Silk on top of him. Best case scenario after that, you would want to go with a Polaris. From there, you'll go into the Spider-Man on top of him, and then from there, try a Aero on top of him as well. Best case scenario, if you have any more flexibility, you can try the Heimdall on top of him or the Magneto to really shift things across the board. Now, for any reason you don't get the Ezekiel Sims type of play, don't worry. We can still go with the Kraven route with the other spiders, shifting them into Kraven's lane, boosting them up really well, and then finishing off either with the Heimdall, Magneto plays. Even the Aero works out great, pushing them into Kraven's lane where required. But you've got to make sure how the priority swings in your favor, or if it's in theirs, if you need to retreat, if not, and then from there you should be good to go. But I've found for sure Polaris and the Kraven always work wonders together. Even getting the Spider-Punk to debuff other cards, moving him once. I usually try and leave his moves to the final turns, again with the Heimdall, so he shifts once, then he shifts twice, and then you're good to go. I also found the Nightcrawler combo with the Miles Morales Spider-Man pretty good, moving him an extra turn early. For any reason something doesn't move, then he goes down to a 1/6, which is honestly incredible. I found this deck rather fun today, and I was very proud of its performance. It was really, really fun. So without further ado, I'm going to be checking out the Ezekiel Sims, and we're going to see how he moves across the board today. Let's have some fun, let's get straight to it, and let's get to the games. I'll see you there. Okay, Deanne, welcome, welcome. Oh, what are we going to get? Some extra info. Lady Deathstrike. Okay. Interesting. Got a Polaris. I'm still going to play the early Nightcrawler just in case we draw the Miles Morales. We can play them a little bit earlier. We'll see how we go from there. I am wondering if this is some sort of destroy type of deck. So I've got to be careful how that goes with the Nightcrawler here. Then we'll see how we go. Let's see if we can get Ezekiel Sims this game. If not, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, what do they got? Oh, they've got a Nightcrawler. Okay, so that's great information. They have no idea what's going on, which is good. Really, really good. Avengers Compound. Okay, there's our Kraven. That is fantastic. In this case, I'm going to go I might honestly go Kraven right and see how we go, because Heimdall can still push things to the middle. The problem is the Lady Deathstrike. Oh, okay, that's actually fine. So I'm going to have to try and go a little bit different on how this one works. I might go Polaris over here so it buffs Kraven, then we don't have a problem with that shifting over. Go Nightcrawler, buff us up. Yes. Fastos. Right, okay. There's the Doctor Strange. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I might honestly go here. And then I'll shift him to the right and then he can go into the middle. Is that actually worth it? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to try that. Okay, we're going to try this strategy with Spider-Punk, and then from there we're going to try a possible Heimdall. Oh, is it actually Surfer? I wonder if this is a Silver Surfer deck. This is interesting.
Clear for takeoff.
That changes things. That really changes things. I might have to go here. And then just Lady Deathstrike all of that? That's actually pretty funny. Oh, no, I can't because of that one. Ouch. That is really, really tough. So that one would move there. Oh, I can't do that. The Avengers Combat actually screwed that one over. I have to do that one. I might honestly do an Aero in this case because that's the strongest part of how that one goes. Okay, then Aero can shift there with Heimdall. Okay, they've probably got definitely a Silver Surfer. Problem is I don't have Prior, so that just doesn't work at all. I would honestly have to go here just for the Heimdall to go active correctly. Because I cannot... Oh, I can't even play them there. That's brutal. Okay, that makes things very tricky. Very, very tricky. Because that one doesn't work. Doctor Strange only moves that one over. Lady Deathstrike won't work because if it goes to the Silver Surfer, it goes up to 4. That's extremely tricky as is. I can't move that there. Because I'll still lose that location too. So that'll be 10, that'll be 19. I'm going to attempt this because this is the strongest plan I've got. Like, everything else just doesn't cut it. It just does not cut it. Okay, there's that one and Silver Surfer. I had a feeling that would happen. I think Kraven might just be strong enough. Might. Come on. We need to try and push as far as we can. Come on, Kraven. Push everything over. Yes. Oh, I think it just loses. Dang it. Oh, so close. We will literally... Oh, it's tied. Okay, it tied up. And I think 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We win by a point. Oh, my goodness. Whoo. That was insanely close, honestly. There was a few ways I was thinking of doing this. Magneto just didn't seem to cut it. Priority, they were winning, so Lady Deathstrike didn't cut it. We could have won the left side with the Lady Deathstrike, but even if we did do that... Actually, yeah, we would have won the right too. Lady Deathstrike would have won the prior reasons, but for them having priority themselves, Heimdall was the way to go, and we just won. Just. That was incredible. The Kraven Spider-Punk combo, and we didn't even need the Ezekiel Sims this game. Let's go. What a crazy game. Idle Owl. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Oh, another Fisk Tower. Let's go. This is going to be great for arrows and other maneuverability cards. Okay. Oh, if I had a Quake, that would have been fantastic too. Unfortunately, we don't. So, I'm going to play a Kraven here. Try and win a Fisk Tower where possible. Okay, we can move the Morbius out of there if we need to. It's just going to be tricky. Cunlun. Okay, that's actually really good stuff. So I'm going to go... I might honestly play Spider-Man here. Get him out of Fisk Tower. I don't want him to contest with that one. Go into the middle at least. Oh, it went right. Okay. So at least it buffs both of us. That's no problems. Is there a world we can do that? Okay, so they've got a Dakin. It's the big discard type of deck here. Can I still do some crazy stuff? There is a way, but it's going to be really tricky. I'm going to go this one into this one. Okay, go Spider-Punk. We're going to really buff up that right side. Bullseye. Ooh, okay. I'm going to shift you over there, and then shift you over there. And then play a Silk over here for now and see if she can get moved over from the bullseye. If they play there. If not, that is fine. We can still try and buff things up where required. The Heimdall still makes things very good, but the problem is those cards. The Magneto is going to go great on the Dakin play. Okay, excellent. That's going to be double buffed, triple buffed. Silk's going to be going over to certain sides. So let's see how this goes. I'm so glad he got debuffed there. Excellent. Silk got buffed up once more. Wow, this Kunlun's going insane. Let's go. Okay, so they're going to move a lot of stuff. I believe Magneto's still going to come in clutch here, which is great. And we got the Miles Morales. Unfortunately, in this case, I don't think that's really where I want to go. So I'm going to go Magneto over here and then just hold the right location. I'm not going to do any Heimdall play. That is only if they move to the middle. If they don't, then we're going to be in a bit of trouble. I'm happy to take this risk regardless, because fixed tower is a big benefit for us. Okay, they moved there. Excellent. Alright, that Dakin's going to shift over to the other side. Perfect. That's what we want. Excellent. Buffs up Kraven, and that goes up at least 6 extra power. Arnim Zola. Oh, ho, ho, dodged. Excellent. Gladly dodged. That's what we wanted. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Outplayed. Arnim Zola had no target. The Magneto stole him over to the 5th tower. Beautiful play. I love having Magneto in this one just as a versatile type of card. I don't have the Hydra Stomper or the Batrick the Leaper, so I'm going with a bit of a mixed bag here. I thought Nightcrawler was a good addition, even adding Silk. Con Lun and the 5th tower made things a little tricky, but thankfully the Spider-Man made them go into the right side for Kun Lun, and then the Spider-Punk buffing up even more was absolutely perfect. Let's go. Okay, welcome, I am, and welcome to the party. Okay, so we've got some more Ezekiel Sims. In this case, I'm still going to play Nightcrawler. For now, I might play him on the left due to the Starlight Citadel. From there, we're going to go into the Ezekiel Sims, and the Miles Morales is a good proc. Ooh, okay, that's not too fun. Okay. In this case, I don't think there is a world we play Silk just yet. I'm going to move Nightcrawler here for now. And then I'm going to play the Ezekiel Sims in the middle and see how we go. Okay. Scarlet Witch. Ooh, okay. That changes things up. White Hot Room. Okay, that's still going to work with Silk. Oh, no. Okay, that's bad. What do they get rid of? Red Skull. Okay, that's pretty good. That's really, really good. In this case, I'm going to go Spider-Punk because that can come in handy later. It's still going to go into a 3-5. Okay, Ezekiel Sims has gone left, which is great. Zabu. Okay, we've got the Heimdall and the Doctor Strange. So I'm going to go shift you. Actually, I'll leave you there for now. I'll put you over here. And then I don't want them to get more energy though. I can easily debuff them, that's the thing. I might go here into here. And then play Silk over here and then see if we can get a few different things going on. Go Spider-Punk. Yes! And then Doctor Strange will move in once more. Woo! Supreme. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. -4 Ninja. Oh, you're going to go middle, right. Oh, perfect. That's what we need. Send you over to the right side. Yes. Typhoid Mary. This is like a big boys deck. Spider-Man's actually pretty good here. I might honestly shift you over here and see if I could move the Spider-Man over. Okay, went right. Perfect. That's what we need. Just shift those all over there. And then Silk goes there. Then we can use Heimdall to finish off lastly. Ooh, Gwenpool. Okay. That's not much of a problem. I think I might leave Heimdall into the middle if that's the case. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I might go Heimdall middle for this one. This is going to be a bit tricky, but I want to see what they're doing. Go Heimdall. Yes! And then the Spider-Punk did just that one with the Doctor Strange. Let's go. Okay, so it's going to go down there. What have they got that's going to go left here? Okay, so that went that way. That's fine. Sage. Okay. What have they got over here? Human Torch. Oh, that's not even close. Yes! Got him. Absolutely love it. Okay, disrupting them there with that one was great. They had a really good Sage play, but I think that surprise Heimdall came in really, really good. Didn't go too bad with the Ezekiel Sims here too, up to a 2-8. Spider-Punk up to a 3-9. Had the Doctor Strange to move the Spider-Punk one more time, which was great, and then finale of the Spider-Punk to a 3-9 with Heimdall. Pushed the numbers where we needed. Let's go. Alrighty, Bajorka, welcome, welcome. Alright, Kraven and the Nightcrawler. In this moment, I might leave Nightcrawler alone and prioritize Kraven in this one. Okay, so let's see what other locations we got here. What are they playing? Don't know as of yet. Oh, Space Throne. That is tricky. In this case, if they have any Green Goblin plays, I'm going to play Kraven for Prio and then Nightcrawler into the middle. I'm going to have to do that, yeah. Actually, I could play Spider-Punk there. Not yet. I think I might leave that there. And I'll leave Spider-Man as a backup card, just in case they want to play Space Throne and we can win it for free. Okay, I got a plan. I got a plan. Lady Sith. Oh, okay, it's discard. If this is hella discard, this makes things extra tricky. Really, really tricky. Is giving them their own Spider-Punk actually worth it? I don't think they're really going to need to use it, so I'm going to go Spider-Punk over here for now and see how we go. Jubilee. Ooh, okay. They're going big boys. Wave. Okay. That's actually great for Aero here. That's really great for Aero. We do have the Polaris. Aero is our strongest card though, so I need them to have priority regardless here. I'm going to leave that there just in case. I'm not trusting anything else going in the middle. I want to keep Nightcrawler there as strong as possible. Keep Aero here for some more power and see how we go. Ghost Rider. Ooh. Okay, it is the massive Infinite. Interesting. Sunspot. Okay, yep. Aero's really, really strong, so I'm actually not worried about that. Problem now is, yeah, we do have that problem of that. That is very tricky. I'm going to have to go here into here, and the biggest boy we got is the Heimdall. I don't think they'll have anything bigger than Infinite, but they did discard. What did they discard? No, it was just the Infinite. Okay. This would work so much better, but we just got Prio, which is really, really bad. That's really, really bad. Heimdall's our best case scenario. Like, that's the only way we can win. If they got anything better, that's just the best we got. It would be nice to have something else to go on there, but unfortunately we just don't have it. Come on, Spider-Punk, you need to save us this game. Come on. Yes, take all that power from them. That's what we need. Magneto. Oh, that is huge. But we got it. We got it, guys. Excellent. That's exactly how we want to push that one off. If they played Magneto in the middle, we would have got it. Wow, and we just got that one into the bags. The Heimdall locked it in, had the Aero, Spider-Punk, and the Nightcrawler. I'm very surprised they went left. I have hints that was a bot, but they took a bit longer to play cards than I would have imagined. But that's okay. We will definitely take that win. Let's go. Okay, Mr. Rocks, welcome, welcome. I'm wondering if they're doing the Ezekiel Sim deck as well here. The type of strat with the combat shield, the Captain America shield, excuse me, makes it tricky. Okay, so they're going the Batrick the Leaper, seems very familiar, so definitely think they're playing that case. Krakoa, that is definitely an interesting one. In this case, however, I think I'm going to go with the Kraven now, because I don't have any other ways for things to move, so I've got to be careful. Ezekiel Sims, very interesting. Can we get a Spider-Man to shift over one of those? No, we don't. Okay, Miles Morales is still really, really strong though. So I might go... I might honestly go for a Spider-Punk play here, then we can shift him over. Yeah, I can work with this. If I do that, that one does that. Okay, they got Prio. Now I'm concerned on how this is going to take effect because they're going to move Ezekiel Sims. We do have our own. That's really good. Okay, so I'm going to go move you over here for now. Hold on, I might do this. this one into Ezekiel Sims, and that will move there. Okay, I'm going to try this and see how we can go. They got their own Kraven. Ooh, okay. This is really tricky. Okay, they got the Captain America. Very interesting. They've locked up right for now until the Batrick moves. Okay, let's go. Move those ones over there. Then we can move the Spider-Punk later, which is no problems. Okay, we're going to battle Kraven on Kraven. Spider-Punk's no problems. That gets debuffed once more. That will move over there. Okay, now Miles Morales is super cheap, which is really good. So I'm going to move you over here for now. We can play the Polaris over here, and then I'm going to play the Miles Morales here. We do have a Magneto to make things even bigger, which is really nice. Battery the Leaper has been decreased once more. Excellent. Silk is over there. Okay. Alright, that locks up that side for now, which is great. They got their own Spider-Man. Okay, that's totally fine. I can actually work with that. Doctor Strange, not really too worried about. Okay, so that Silk moves mid once more, then it moved back left. That's not a problem, because we've got a giant Miles Morales, which is totally okay. Move that one over there. Okay. Now, Miles Morales is insanely huge, and that will move it mid. Yes! Okay, they can only play left. Alright, that's really good strat. Okay, now, since we're winning at that side, I am wondering if we just move Nightcrawler for the power. Move you here. Both Kravens get buffed, and just play a Magneto just for some power. The thing is, though, the Leaper will move. What else could move? The Ezekiel Sims can't move. That doesn't move. That would move. So that will go 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Nothing else can really move here besides the Nightcrawler. Is this their cards? When a card moves, follow it to gain. Okay, so if the Nightcrawler moves, that moves there. I'm going to attempt this. This is a risky play, but I'm going to try it anyway. Is that better? What have they got? Heimdall here? If they do Heimdall, that goes crazy bigger there. There'll be 10. That moves that over there. That would move... I believe that would move the Shield, Hercules, and Batrick. In that case, I'm still going to go this one into this one. I'm going to try this, but I could go middle, but it's really risky. Oh, okay, they went there. Interesting. Alright, let's see how the Magneto is going to go here then. Okay, let's go. Magneto for the victory. Beautiful. This is a great, epic battle with the Kravens. Yes! Hercules moves once more. That's totally fine. We get all the extra buffs as well. So that is totally fine. Okay. Oh, their own Magneto. Wow! Okay, what have we got? Okay, that gets debuffed, but the problem is... Oh, they won by a point. What an insane game. Okay, so even if we did Magneto in the middle, we still would have lost. Yeah, that was a point and 2 points. What an incredible game. I'm not worried about that one being a win or loss, but that was just an epic battle to the intensity. Let's go. That was incredible. What could have we done different there to win that one? Honestly... I don't think Silk would have been the play. Magneto was the only outcome that we could have done. Like, they had the exact same play lined up, but we had it in different type of strategic order. Very well done. I'm actually very happy with that output. Let's go. Okay, KGP. Welcome, welcome. Number 88. Okay, Asteroid M. Oh, that is really good with the Spider-Punk. Let's see if they can play cards in there so we can get a sneaky Spider-Punk start. Spider-Man himself is not too bad either. Can we get a Kraven or a Ezekiel Sims? Ooh. You know what? The Mirror Island's not too bad either. Let's just play Spider-Man for some power if they play there. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Sorry, Wolverine. Not today. Not today. Oh, this is genius play with the Spider-Punk. Let's go. Okay, then we can get that one sorted. Spider-Punk debuffs Wolverine, which is honestly fantastic. Sorry, Kraven. We can't play you just yet. We need the Asteroid M to activate Spider-Punk. Can't let the Destroy get as much as possible. Yes! Let's go. Alright, Wolverine's been debuffed. Excellent. What do they got here? Hulkbuster. Ooh, okay, that's a pretty good strat. I really like that one. Since I've already moved a card, the Kraven and Miles Morales can still get buffed. Oh boy, okay, never mind. That debuff actually did nothing, because they still went pretty good. Venom's still pretty strong. Polaris is still strong, not gonna lie. They got Prio though, so that doesn't really do too much. So I might need to go here. And here. I still need to get some energy and then go for this one. If we get, for any reason, get the Heimdall play, we should be still pretty good. Alright, there's the Deadpool. Deathlock, okay. I would really highly recommend Heimdall here. Magneto, not the best. Aero's still probably not the best. But for priority's sake, we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to have some nice priority here. Yep, okay, Miles Morales gives us a nice strat. Perfect. Okay, so they played the Deathlock last, I believe. I want to see if I can shift him over to another location. I think I will. I might put Aero in the middle to shift the Deathlock. Oh, it doesn't. Boo. Okay, they went straight for it. I mean, for power purposes, we're still pretty good. Dang it, if we got that into the middle with the Deathlock, that would have been alright. But unfortunately, it does not. They have had a very good game so far with this one. Okay, we've got everything on the middle. Problem is, Null and Death really ruins us. So, is Magneto actually worth it? No, it doesn't win us that location. The Polaris is still not too bad. It would move the Carnage. Carnage, Wolverine, or X-23. It is a massive high roll, though, unfortunately. Like, even if we did all that location, we just can't win that. Like, could try this, moving a Wolverine. Like, that's my best strat. Yeah, and they're snapping. Retreat. They've definitely got the Death and Null combo, so this is the best, safest retreat. I'd rather not continue that. We had everything going so great. Problem we did have is they had priority a turn too early, and they used the Hulkbuster on the Wolverine, which scaled back up to where it was. So unfortunately, we couldn't continue that one. So let's keep on pushing. Alright, Mr. Ghostman. Let's go. Great Web. Ooh, okay. They're going to play the same move type of strategy deck as well. So, in this case, I might not do a Nightcrawler. If we could get a Kraven, this would be really, really good here. Kraven onto the Great Web would make things a lot better for us in this type of position. Heimdall is good, but with Great Web combos, it's not the best. Okay, Miles Morales is active. Might go for just Ezekiel Sims here. From there, see how we go, because all of their cards are going to shift. I wonder if this could be a Mr. Negative. I doubt it, because of those type of cards in the deck. So we're going to go with a Silk over here. And I'm going to try a Miles Morales, just in case he moves twice. Then again, I'd rather put... Yeah, I'm going to put him here for extra energy. It's great for Aero, I believe. Okay, let's go Silk, Ezekiel Sims. Oh, perfect. Read like a book. Yes, that's what we need. Woohoo! Alright, back into the middle. Let's go. 6 power across the board. Captain America, Sam Wilson, and Goliath. Okay, it's definitely an ongoing type of deck here. Okay. I'm really sad that we didn't get our Kraven. The Aero is active, though. That's really good for us. In this case, I might go for a... Can't play it in the middle, unfortunately. I might play this here, just in case we can get the big house with the Heimdall play, and see how we go from there. Okay, let's see how we go, Aero.
Who will the winds bring?
Stardust, right, they're doing the Stardust ongoing type of deck here. Okay, Silk into the middle is not too bad. They got the Ant-Man, okay. Miles Morales moves left, which is not too much of a problem. We can still work with that. Spider-Punk's not too bad here. Problem is there's too much going around for anything to go great. So, is Magneto a better play? I think so, because Heimdall does all that, but not just yet. I'd rather go for these ones. Go hard right, then it wins in the middle. It's just the left location I'm concerned about. We'll need Ezekiel Sims to go very well. Okay, we can still lock up right, which is good with the Magneto. Stardust locks that one up, which is great. Problem is they can still scale quite a lot here. Yep, okay, Captain Carter makes things tricky. Okay. So that locks up left. It is indeed the question of Heimdall shifting with the Ezekiel Sims. I'm wondering how that goes. And they also have the... what's it called? Spectrum. Even if it's Spectrum, I think we should be okay. If Ezekiel Sims and the... what's the name doesn't move. Actually, I could just do this just for the sake of it. Yeah, Spider-Punk into that one. I'm going to try this. Even if it doesn't work out, that's totally fine. They get the win. Oh, they played it left. Very good. Oh, it's 2 cards. Okay, are they playing Spectrum and something else? Oh, it's a Mystique. Oh, it's definitely not the Spectrum. Interesting. Okay, what do they got? Iron Man. Whoa. Okay, that's massive. That's honestly massive. Okay, thankfully we did play that card, and then that gets debuffed twice. Oh, that is great. Spider-Punk is great here. Okay, debuff him at least twice. Please, Ezekiel Sims, don't move. Please. Please. Oh, he does move. Oh, no. I think that... oh, we just win. Okay, and the Magneto moves there. Excellent. Okay, what a backup play. Woo! Great, Web saved us there in the end. Let's go. Not bad at all. Ezekiel Sims up to a 2-8. Silk jumping across the board. Heimdall and the Magneto still in the same game from Feast, which is massive. Getting that Aero down to try and block up the right side and make it a bit harder for them. But thanks to that Spider-Punk denying the Iron Man by an extra 4 power, that came in beautifully. Very well done. Thank you for joining me today with this showcase of the Ezekiel Sims in this move type of disruption deck today. Worked out rather well, and I didn't mind this card at all. It was rather fun. Very, very well done. And there you have it, folks. That was the Ezekiel Sims gameplay today. A very interesting card indeed, and I think for some move type of people who love the archetype of this one, this may be the card for you. At 2/2, can't go too wrong. But in my own opinion, I do prefer the traditional type of move. This card's a good flexibility card to test out, experiment with, see which home fits in for him. Possibly, I would believe he works great with the different type of cards like the Hulkbusters with on the other type of cards, like shifting between different moves, but he's not a full-on type of move deck. You would consider he's more of a hybrid mix-up deck, and I find him still pretty useful with the +2 power and shifting to other location. He synergizes with Kraven great, and I approve of that. I really love it. So I had a really fun day today checking him out, having some fun, and I hope you did too. So without further ado, you guys have a great one, and I'll see you in the next episode of Marvel Snap. Leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great day, and I'll see you around. Peace.